This is the Lexington High School ENVIROTHON team. 7 avid environmentalists from all grades studied all year to compete at the state-level competition. We spent time both indoors and outside in nature, learning the forestry, wildlife, aquatics, and soil of Massachusetts. Our team also interviewed members of our local community regarding agricultural soil and water conservation, this year's current issue topic. We worked with Mr. Busa on his farm and saw Miss Fortman's thriving community garden, whose purpose is to donate food to the local food shelter. We dug soil pits in teammates' backyards and studied pond water for backswimmers and signs of predaceous water beetles. We worked with Joe Perry from the state's forestry department to practice site index and stalking level, and of course, tree ID. Joe taught us how to find the number of logs in a tree using a Biltmore stick, how to find the height with a clinometer, and how to safely take an increment bore. My co-captain, Soy Han, will now tell you a bit about what interested her about ENVIROTHON.
Just learning about the environment was very inspiring to me because we always talk about how the environment's in danger, how we need to know more about it, but very rarely we actually take action and learn more. And I think ENVIROTHON does a really good job of teaching us more about the environment, the different components of it, how it all fits together, works together.
We were elated to win Massachusetts State ENVIROTHON and began studying with renewed enthusiasm for the National ENVIROTHON competition in Maryland. The more time we spent together, the closer we grew. While we each had specialized knowledge, we could all appreciate meeting a great horned owl in person or watching the sun go down over the Chesapeake Bay, the largest estuary in the United States.
Part of the appeal of ENVIROTHON, for me at least, is the fact that the competition is team-based. You have to study on your own, but if necessary, you can rely on your teammates to fill in the gaps in your knowledge. At times, ENVIROTHON can be intense, but it's more manageable than a solo competition.
ENVIROTHON was a lot of fun. For me, the most memorable part of ENVIROTHON was the people. To be honest, I really, really love my team members because they're all just super friendly, funny, and welcoming.
One main difference at Nationals is we had 6 hours to put together from scratch our current issue presentation on soil and water conservation.
For the National ENVIROTHON competition, the number one thing I will remember the most is probably the current issue presentation prep. I was really nervous for that day, and our advisor kept telling us it would be really fun, but I was really doubting that. But of course he was right. It was very chaotic being in a room for so long. There was a lot of running back and forth between rooms, slamming of doors, moving of furniture, fighting for snacks, and ripping of papers. But it was a place of productive chaos. The preparation for states and nationals made this team click and helped us become very close. The team environment is very safe and chill because everyone could be the best and crazy versions of themselves at the same time.
My key message to teams that want to succeed in ENVIROTHON is just to make sure that not only are you invested and interested in environmental earth science, but that you also enjoy working with the people around you.
Another piece of advice is to pick a topic that you have a passion for and to zoom in on it. So you should have a general understanding of everything, but then what you find most interesting you'll be able to remember the most. So just think about what you like the best.
Talking with peers from across the country, we realized how different each state's tests were, from their formats to the very content they covered. So, while our Massachusetts ENVIROTHON may not have fully prepared us for the NCF National ENVIROTHON, everyone in Maryland was in the same boat. In fact, before our testing and current issue days, all competitors were bused to training sites where we learned together about Maryland ecology and agriculture. My name is Lily. Our coach asked me to join ENVIROTHON freshman year. Since then, my participation and leadership have inspired me to pursue environmental science in college and beyond. Talking with our current issue judges this year, each of whom has made a career out of environmental science, I realized that even those in diverse scientific occupations must understand the environment. My appreciation for nature, and especially the soil, has grown. Working with experts in their fields has opened my eyes to entirely new career options, or even just hobbies. A hobby is what ENVIROTHON began as, but it has shaped my high school experience. Going to nationals this year was an amazing opportunity. Meeting people from every state and Canadian province who also care about the environment expanded my conception of ENVIROTHON from a singular event to a nationwide endeavor to teach the next generation the importance of conserving our natural resources.